I would like a hunk, send me a hunk. You got hunk, send hunk, send hunk hunk. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to Justing Me. I am coming to you guys live from Bali. And yeah, today basically I asked you guys to send me some of the assumptions you have about me, and maybe we can clear some of them up. Some of them you might just be quite right, I'll tell you, and some of them not so much. So we're going to go through the list of the assumptions you guys sent me. You sent me some on YouTube and you sent me some on Instagram, and we'll try and be as honest as I can. And yeah, hopefully after this video you guys feel like you know me a little bit better. I mean, with Justing Me. We're looking good, we're feeling good. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at justing_me, and you can keep on with my travels here in Asia, sending love and kisses and sunshine from Bali. So let's start. Do you know, I was a little bit scared to do this. I saw other YouTubers doing it, and I just thought, you know, some of the stuff that people assume about them is mad, and some people can be a bit rude, but I just thought, do you know what, let's do it. Let's see how we get on. Sorry if like the lighting's not quite right. I wanted to get a bit of the villa in the back shot, so the lighting's not going to be great, but it looks alright. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay, so let's get on with these assumptions. Okay. So the first one is from Plant-Based Muslima, and she says, you wear your heart on your sleeve and you fall in love easily. And I did say that you guys should thumbs up the ones that you guys want to see me answer, so quite a few of you guys thumbs this one up. I would say that's not quite right. Okay, so I'm a romantic, I'm a hopeless romantic, this is true, but when it comes to wearing my heart on my sleeves, I think maybe to my close friends, but if you're a guy and you're dating me, you never really know how I feel. I don't really feel comfortable telling a guy I really like you or I love you or anything like that. I try and like, you can't know too much. That's kind of like always the attitude I've had. So I wouldn't say, like, most of the guys that I've really liked, they're just like, oh, I had no idea you really liked me. Like, you just hit it so well, which is so stupid. If you hide how you feel from the people that you feel these things about, like, what's the point? What's the actual point? So that's probably not quite right. And fall in love easily, I don't think I've ever been in love. That's the funny thing. Like, I'm not sure. There's one guy that I think maybe just based off of how strong my reaction was when we broke up, that your girl was crying at the train station, like just bawling my eyes out in public, like strangers were just looking at me like they didn't know what the hell to do. So him maybe, but I'm not sure that I've ever been in love. I think that might surprise some of you, but no, I don't fall in love easily. In fact, probably rather the opposite. Okay, then Joy Omokara says, I assume you date white guys than black guys. Maybe she means I assume you date more white guys than black guys, and that's definitely a true assumption. I have dated a lot more white guys than I have dated black guys. I have dated black guys, but that was mainly when I was younger. I haven't dated one in years. I'm trying though. I'm chatting to a few right now. We'll see. Okay. Tamara says, I don't take breaks from dating, like time to heal or just be satisfied single. Definitely not meant to be a harmful comment. She's a big fan of mine. Oh, thanks Tamara. I'm not offended by that at all. You know, I never get mad about what people say. It's usually how they say it. So love you, girl. And that got quite a few thumbs up as well. I would say I kind of agree, but I don't agree, because I don't take time to heal or just be satisfied single. I've been single for years. Like, I don't count a lot of the little bits in between, and I certainly don't count, oh, I've been dating you for a few weeks or a few months. That's not a relationship to me. So as far as I'm concerned, I've been single for years. Yeah. But take time to heal. Honestly, I do feel like I jump from situation to situation, but I feel that's because they're not really relationships. I can't be taking 6 months to recover from someone I dated for 2 months, or I dated for 3 weeks. It just doesn't make, most of the people that I date, I genuinely don't feel like I need time to heal from them. After I dated the Italian, that was about 5 months, but then we weren't even in the same country, so was it really 5 months? I don't know. I did take like so it's from like August till December or November. I took like a good 4 months there to just like do me. I didn't go on any dates. I focused on myself, and that was not because, oh, I was heartbroken about him, I needed to heal from that. Absolutely not. I haven't been heartbroken since Ricard almost 2 years ago. That was like the last person I feel like who really kind of touched my heart, who like, you know, I'm cold, yeah, don't get it twisted because I come and film these videos. I am cold, like, no, we don't really cry over men like that. So Ricard was probably the last person that I was really heartbroken about. There was obviously the guys that I had a crush on, and it just annoyed me that felt like he was effing around with my emotions. But no, I don't really take time to heal. Maybe I should, but at the same time, I don't feel like I've had anything to heal from. Ricard was something to heal from, and I jumped straight from him to Ricardo because I kind of felt like, you know, the quickest way to get over a breakup is to like just get back out there, do your own thing. But most of the people I date now, I don't really feel like I need time to heal from them at all. Get Shirley Stevenson says, I assume you enjoy being the centre of attention, ergo the YouTube channel. Got a few likes as well. I would say kind of right, kind of not right. So I am quite a big personality. I do like being like involved, and you know, who doesn't love a little bit of light on them? But also when I go to a party, I'm not like breaking on the dance floor. I'm not the one flirting with all the boys. I'm usually either in a corner eating or I'm in a corner sleeping. Okay, Liz Z says, my assumption of you is that you're having the time of your life right now. Enjoy every minute of it. God bless. Girl, you are not wrong. You are not lying. That is truth. I am living my best life. I am so happy, grateful to God. Like, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, girl. Sasha Fears says, mine is you're never the one to leave the guy first when he's not a good match. The man always leaves, then you first. That's pretty wrong, I would say. I would say about 90% of all the situations or relationships or anything I've been in, I've been the one that left. 10% I would say that, and do you know, the bad thing when I thought about this was the 10% that leave me are usually the 10% I like. Obviously, because ones I don't like, I leave, obviously, but which is the majority of the time. I kid you not, I'm the one who leaves. But the 10% that do leave me are usually the ones that I like. That's why I'm not leaving. And then I get quite upset about it, but they always come back. I have never dated a guy who didn't come back. Even if I broke up with him, he still wants to come back. Or he broke up with me, he still wants, they always come back. And the thing about me is like, no, sorry darling, I'm done, like, we're good. Keep it moving. So even when they do leave me, they always come back, and I'm like, no thank you. So I get to leave them too. Yes. Naomi Mukenge says, you bash other YouTubers who are living the life you want and are trying to live out of jealousy. Example, Penthouse video. I'm sorry, what not? What not? Am I jealous of someone renting a penthouse when I own my own property? No, I'm not jealous. Are they living the life I want? No, I would say I'm living the life I want. I'm doing all the things I want to do, and I'm happy as hell. So yeah, that's a fake ass assumption. Spiker, assumption that you would never marry someone who isn't rich. Do you know, the funny thing is most of the men I've dated have been less financially well off than I have. But now I'm at the point where no, that's just a no-go. I would marry someone who's not rich as long as he's financially stable, because I don't need a rich man. As Cher said, I am the rich man. I just need someone who's not going to try and live off me or sponge off me, who's bringing something to the table that I'm bringing to the table. You can't tell me your budget for a holiday is £200 when I'm out here spending thousands. Okay, like, we're not equally yoked. Like, don't come and try and sit at my table. You can't sit with us. Okay. Hollywood Doll says, I assume that you don't want to have kids for a long time. I also assume that you prefer white men. This is quite interesting because I've always said I didn't want to have kids, so I'm 33. I just don't feel old enough, and it's crazy because I'm 30 later on this year. And when I was younger, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have my first child at 27, and now I'm just thinking, what would I do with a kid? Like, where would I put it? If I want to go to France tomorrow, can I go to... I feel like I'm just so selfish right now that I'm just not ready for that added responsibility. But like, I do feel like I'm getting quite broody, which means like I'm getting quite like I want a kid. Like, I find myself wanting one, but then realistically I know that I'm not ready. So hopefully in a few years. And that I prefer dating white men. I would say I have dated a lot of white men. I don't know if I say I have a preference for white men. I would say I have a preference for a specific look, and that is like tan skin, Mediterranean, dark hair, you know. So but I'm shifting away from that. So that's my past. That's the old Mimi. The new Mimi is equal opportunity. Come with me. If you're blonde, you're black, you're whatever, holla at you, girl. I'm down. Sophie Mann says, my assumption is very clear to you what you're looking for in a man, and you won't give up on what you want in life for anything and anyone. That is facts, girl. You are preaching to the choir. Like, sing that hymn, testify. No, I know what I want now. I think a lot of the stuff that I've gone through dating has really helped me hone in on what it is I'm looking for, and I will not be settling. Like, look, if I need to pop out a few babies and then leave you and then keep on looking for what I'm looking for, we'll do that. Like, no. As you can see, you can have a fabulous life and be happy all by your damn self. I can do bad all by myself. I don't need to settle for something I don't really want just to say I have someone. I'm okay, sis. I'm okay. Samantha C says, I assume people bash Nikita Johnson but secretly want to be her and copy her. Thankfully that didn't really get any thumbs up, because I've watched 2 videos of Nikita Johnson. Don't know her, don't want to be her, can't copy her, don't know what she does. What else? Bashing her, I'm sorry, but if that's what you call bashing, you know, you can't have an opinion about anything nowadays. Like, I didn't put the girl's name in my title, I didn't put her name in my video, I didn't use her pictures. She's got millions of followers. I could have done a lot to get clout or to get more views, but I'm not trying to tear anybody else down. I'm trying to educate and uplift and like really let people know what's up, you know. So if that's what they call bashing, hey, whatever. Then I got Wadima Parura. I assume that you're too masculine, not in your looks and your personality. That's why you date men who are below my standards. I agree 100%. I need to chill the F out and let a man be a man and learn to be more feminine in my actions. I'm just like, I don't need you. I'll do it by myself. I'm so used to doing it all by myself, and I kind of need to chill because men like to feel needed. Cool. Godly Kaizerwa says, Mimi, I assume that people underestimate your intelligence. I assume that Mimi is very strong-headed. She'll do what she wants to do regardless. I also assume that you date like a man, no invested feelings like many think, and that's why you can still move on with no hard feelings. I just love your being, and I guess we must have been best friends in a past life. I love you, girl. This assumption right here, I just feel like Godly Kaiserwa, like, you know me from... Do we know each other? Like, who are you, sis? Who are you? Nikki, that you? I feel like you... This isn't an assumption. This is literally who I am. I'm extremely intelligent. Look, I said to you, I don't believe in all this fake, pretending. Oh, no, I'm intelligent. I book smart. I was the girl who got 100%. Like, a girl is switched on, you know. I'm strong-headed. I will do what I want. You can't tell me nothing. No invested feelings like many think. That's the thing. Like, I do a lot of these videos like, oh, I got dumped, or he broke up with me, and all these things happen to me, but I think people genuinely think that I'm bothered. I'm not bothered. And most of it I just laugh about, but I can't sit at home crying or mourning somebody that 5 minutes later completely forgotten about. Like James, literally 5, maybe 10 minutes of feeling like, oh shit, like it's literally my pride, if anything, that was hurt. I don't care about you, bitch. Who are you? I don't care about you. So I think you hit everything on here. You know, people think I care a lot, but no, I don't care. Sorry. Yeah, and that's why I can move on with no hard feelings. I'm legit friends with most of my exes. Like, I can call them today, they can call me. If I've dated you, like we were dating for quite a while, we're friends. There's none of them that I'm like, you bastard, you cheated on me, you did this to me. No, I don't have that with any of them. It's usually pretty cordial when we break up. Yolo Kazi Ganiwe says, I'm assuming you don't like kids. fake assumption. I love kids. Like, you probably don't know because yeah, you wouldn't know because I don't have a lot of videos with kids, but I absolutely love kids, and the best part of it is that kids love me. So I'm always like the cool aunt, and like at family parties I'm the adult that sits in the kids corner just playing with them. Freaking love kids. Joy Omakara, do you go to church? Yes, I go to church. Don't think that's an assumption though. Kia X, I hope you're having a wonderful time, darling. I am. I'll have a mojito for you later on. Thanks, girl. Angelic Culture, you seem to have a good coping mechanism for difficult times and appear to bounce back really fast when things go wrong, and it's got quite a few thumbs up, so thank you, girl. I think that's very true, and I say that is just because I do have a very positive mindset. If things go bad, which I've had a lot of shit happen to me in my life, you just wouldn't know because I don't act like a victim, but I've been homeless, my family threw me out, I had a really bad falling out with all my family for years. I was very isolated, you know, they tried to fail me at university, they actually told me I failed law school. Like, I have a long list of shitty things, you know. Even after university, 3 degrees, I couldn't get a graduate job for like almost 2 years. I was a waitress and I was just sad and, you know, really upset with life. But I just feel like when bad things happen, you have to find a way to make good things happen. That cannot be the end of the story. You keep working, you keep fighting. No, okay, I'm homeless, but I'm gonna buy a home. No one will ever make me homeless again. Oh, you think you're gonna film me, sis? No, darling, get the books out. Loophole, 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 loophole. I passed. That's it. You just keep, like, you just have to have a fighter spirit. Ain't nobody gonna knock me down. Oh, you got a blog dedicated to tearing me down. Well, sis, look how I am rising up. How you like me now? Yeah, so I think that's a very true assumption. Thanks, girl. Then they've got Kanon. You want to find a good man, and if you were to find one right now, you would drop everything and focus on him, traveling, YouTube, etc., etc. Part true, part not so true. I do want to find a good man. Like, I really am in a position now where I can honestly say I want to settle down. I want to find the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh. I think when I was younger and I was dating, I was just dating to date. Like, I loved, like, some people don't get it, but I loved dating. I loved getting dressed up. I liked going for drinks. Half the time it didn't even matter about the man. I just wanted to go out, to have a good time, to look pretty. I loved dating, and that's why, you know, I have a dating channel. That's why I always go on dates. But now I'm at the point where no, I can't just be dating for the fun of dating. I don't even enjoy it that much anymore, because for me to do hair, makeup, and then you turn up to be useless, who's got time for that? The old me's like, oh well, whatever, I'm gonna take cute pictures, I'm gonna go out and dance or drink anyway. Like, it wasn't a thing, but now it's a thing. You cannot waste good Fenty on useless man. Doesn't make sense. It's a bad investment. So I think you're right there. I do genuinely want a good man now, but as far as dropping everything to focus on him, I don't think that I would. I think I would sacrifice a lot because, you know, in the past I wouldn't say I was willing to sacrifice much for anyone. I felt like I should be catered to and they should cater to me, and now my attitude has very much changed, that like I can sacrifice, I can compromise, but I don't believe in sacrificing your passion and things you care about, like my career, YouTube. So what would I do if things don't work out? No, I will not be dropping YouTube for anyone. Sorry. Dropping traveling, no, 100% no. What I need to do is find someone who wants to go traveling with me. That's what I'm looking for. A man that doesn't want me to drop the things I love, but a man who wants to be involved in YouTube, or at least supports me doing it, even if he doesn't want to ever be on camera, or someone who wants to travel with me. Yeah, I'm not dropping nothing. And Renee Nostalgic, I assume you don't like working 9 to 5. Facts. Greta B, my opinion of you, so you like to be in control. This is true. It's not a good thing. I'm working on it. You've got to, like, whoosa, breathe and release into the world and let God take control. Okay. Saskia Green, my assumption is that you're living your best life. I'm very happy for you. Continue living your life to the fullest, Mimi. Thanks, girl. Hey, that's some truth right there. Catchy Bomb says, I assume you're hot-headed, but that makes you the strong woman that you are. Bats. Too hot-headed. headed and chill out. Avalon London says, I assume you love a bourgeois life and you are easily fooled by men. Girl, you are not wrong. Everything you said was true. I am bougie AF. I'm not that bougie, but I'm a little bit bougie. And I'm easily fooled by men. Yeah, I think so. I'm easily fooled by good looking men. For guys like a bit of me, I don't see all bullshit. All I just see is how pretty he is, and that has got to stop. Monique Wada says, you were raised with a silver spoon, everything was more or less handed to you. That's an interesting assumption and it's so wrong. So I was raised with a lot in the sense of the fundamental things I needed. I was given a very good education. I was given, you know, just like the fundamentals, a nice home, given food, and that's about it. Like, my parents were doing pretty well for themselves, but that's it. No silver spoon, maybe copper. Give it a bit of a copper spoon. Like, as I said before, I didn't know what real Coke tasted like till I was 16. I grew up on the 10p Diet Cola crap that you had in Tesco's, on everyday value bread. My mum would buy like 15 and freeze it in the freezer. I didn't even know what fresh bread tasted like. We used to get our clothes from second-hand shops. I had like a £40 what's it called, pocket money a month, and if I broke anything, my mum would deduct from the like £40, you know, for a whole month. And if I broke anything, she would deduct the money. Like, so if I broke a cup or a vase, she, oh, that's £10 gone. Like, my parents did not, like, no, they did not just give me everything you got, you had to work for. And I really appreciate it, because I feel like I value things more now because I had to work for everything. The education, yes, I was given it, but I had to work, I had to go to school, I had to be smart, I had to work hard, get those grades. Nothing was given to me, sis. Dara K. Fulton, my girl, you never get lonely. That's definitely not true. I think I do get lonely, and I feel like I get lonely now because all my friends are in a relationship. So when we're all together and they're all in couples, and I see how sweet they're being to each other, I think that's when I'm really like, ugh, I just want my own. Yeah, I do get lonely. Kinky Curls 30, I have no assumptions, I just love your authenticity, your unfiltered and raw character. Thanks, girl. Kissy 2927 said, I never had assumptions of you. I came across your page and I just love your, let's see the full thing, I just love your content. Thanks, girl. Dewy.yellow, oh, it's gone now, sorry, girl. You look like a very nice person. You deserve some hunk sweeping you off your feet. Oh, I would like a hunk. Send me a hunk. You got hunk? Send hunk. Send hunk. Thank you. Beauty Glow Getter says, you would be a good friend, non-judgmental, fun to hang out with, optimistic about life. I think I would be. I think I am. So guys, I hope you feel like you have a better understanding of who I am. I am pretty confident about certain things. I just say it how I see it. I'm not an arrogant. I'm a little bit arrogant, let's not lie. But I'm not an arrogant person. I just am who I am. Don't judge me for it. And yes, I hope you guys watch Thailand vlog part 2. It's coming out soon when I can figure out time to edit it. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. Feel free to share it with your friends, your loved ones. And if you're just me, you're looking good, you're feeling good. Besos. Catch you on the next one. Hey.
Wayo, wayo, wayo. Classic.